First Shake. I am your host, LaShannon Frank.
Calm Fearless. First
my
episode?
Other host just cut me off my intro.
No. Your intro be too long. Your intro be too long sometimes. Hold on though. This is the final episode First Shake ever?
This is the final what? Playoff, I think, right? This is the championship, right?
But
we have the off
But it's First Shake over.
No, it ain't over. It ain't never over.
Nah, catch the alley-oop when I throw it, man. Don't need it. Come on, man. Come on.
It ain't never over.
What works, what don't? That's the first topic. Let's get into it, man.
Let's get into it, man. So,
I mean, Jomar. Did it work?
I mean, can we even go deeper than Jomar? Like, how many people have had these substitutions that in crucial moments has never worked? We can even go before that with Dev taking out control.
Ooh,
like
I just slipped over my head.
Stop the Magic from having
a better chance of against the Cavs.
Ever.
The greatest turnaround besides the Raptors. Whatever. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Like, this is getting a problem.
Hindsight 2020 though.
See, and you said something when Dev did that. You said, well, you gotta pull the trigger. Now you see, and when I said that, I said no. It's you never make the change.
No. What I said is that don't misquote me. What I said is
you said you gotta pull the trigger.
What I said. Sometimes you have moments that define you.
Now you trying to make it sound clean.
No. That's exactly what I said. I was not for it. I said you have moments that define you, and when you talk to your team and they come back with this decision, I don't know what happened with the control decision, but when you talk to your team and they come back with whoop-de-woo, then you go with whoop-de-doo. And in certain moments, it's a coaching moment. It's a moment that defines you, defines your legacy. I don't know what to call it. It's just what I feel is like a moment. You understand? You know what I'm talking about? The specific moment, man. But man, you just want the OD throwback. But why? I mean, I was hearing that they started Jomar over Grant for defense.
That's what I heard also. I mean, and realistically, what defense is Jomar bringing to a sharpshooter like Ye not that Grant's not bringing? I'm just
that's why he played at.
I
watched it live, so I wasn't really.
I mean, if I'm correct, Jomar played the 2. Right?
Shots are different. Okay, yeah. Sorry. No, I watched it live, so you know sometimes
I could be wrong.
Live, you're not paying attention. No. You 100% correct. You watched it from home. You're 100% correct.
Not doing that Jomar did. Like, it's the stupidest decision in the history of the world.
So
they should be more mad about that than the shot that hit the back.
Okay, one I can tell you an interesting theory on why I think he started, but I'm not gonna say it right away. I'm just gonna go into.
Please.
I'm not gonna say it one way. Right. I'm just gonna ask you a question. They don't have a coach though, so who made the decision? The team,
the players.
Right. The players made a decisive decision to start Jomar.
And it's so funny, right? Because they made that decision, and what was the first thing out their mouth when they lost?
Oh no, I didn't hear them throwing people under the bus. I didn't hear that. I saw that on
I'm
Twitter.
not even gonna say
what happened? Oh my bad.
What they said? Oh man, it should be best of 3. You know why?
Oh yeah, they did say best of 3.
Why they wanted that? Because why? They know they made a mistake by putting Jomar in there, so they know they would went with Grant and won the next 2.
I give you that.
Stupid.
Can I tell you why I think Jomar started?
Please, I would love to know because that was.
No. This is.
All right, let me ask you a question before you can tell me that. What's the dumber decision? Dev taking out control, or Mama and Walnut taking out Grant Monster? What's the stupider decision?
Mama Walnut and shots.
You really?
Well, I don't know. No. I was adding shots into the decision dynamic. Hold on.
You didn't make a decision yet.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking. No. Hold up. Can I? All right, finish, man. You ain't let me.
Do you think? Now I'll put my context.
Say the question again.
Which was the dumber decision? Dev taking out control, or Mama Walnut shots? I'll give the context to the full context. Taking out Jomar. Putting in Jomar for Grant.
So the playoff game meant more. I'm going.
But Magic make the playoffs if they win that game. And it changes. The Wizards are no longer in the playoffs. And you might have Magic playing the Heat, Magic taking out the Heat, and you might have a totally different final.
You're going too far. What's worse is the depth decision, because the depth decision was super shocking. Well, I guess
it affected the whole landscape.
But the Jomar decision in itself was shocking. Okay, can I tell you why I think they started Jomar?
Yes, please.
So Jomar had this really great Twitter story going, and I personally think it came from the upper head.
Oh, no. We saw people with Twitter. I'm going to do the comp. We saw people with Twitter stories now?
No.
We doing Twitter stories now? That's what we doing now?
No. I'm totally wrong on it, but it's just my hunch, you know. It makes the perfect sense or scenario that you get a heartwarming story from my boy Jomar about how he played in the generator in Puerto Rico during the hurricane, whatever. And now the people want to see him in the first game. You think the Knicks are maybe not sweet, but you think it's a winnable game even with Jomar. Speaking of the first time Jomar played, don't get me wrong with my memories thing. The first time Jomar played would have been in that Kings game against the Heat. If I'm not, no. Sorry. First time Jomar played was when they came down and Grant Monster had to take that. Grant Monster or Lavish, whoever it was, had to hit that game-winning shot in the corner, the three. Remember the game, game-winning, game-tying fade. The game-tying stuff. That was the first game Jomar ever played. Yeah. And it was a very close game. So honestly, Jomar wouldn't have seen another minute on the court from me. Right. But I mean, maybe he.
And this is my problem with the 6-man. Why? You have to be T-Freshy sometimes. If I'm Jomar, I say, you know what, fellas? I don't want to break up the chemistry. I don't care what y'all think.
You putting it on Jomar?
Got to. Sorry. T-Freshy knew. T-Freshy was like, look, man. This is working as it is. I would say, I'm Jomar. There's no amount of defense I can play that will get us a better victory over the Knicks than Grant can put.
Ooh, you put in T for. I mean, you put in. No, I mean, you saying Jomar was not selfless enough in this situation?
No, he wasn't. He's like, yo, man. He told his story on Twitter. Yo, the generator. I gotta play for Puerto Rico, Suavemente, all that. You know, mi gente, my people. Nah, dog. You gotta take the back seat, dog. Like.
This was his moment, though. This is his moment to shine. The team called for his moment to shine.
And you know what you do? You be the bigger man and say, you know what? Wanna mama shots? Nah.
You turning that down?
Keep the chemistry as it is. Let's win with the Father got us here.
Woo, that take a lot. That take a lot of selfishness.
What happens now? Now we got all this. Oh, we had another game because they would have took him out immediately. Game 2.
He wasn't the issue though. He was not the issue.
He did not play bad.
He was not.
But that's what they're thinking. They're thinking, you know, we had Grant, we win. But he didn't play bad.
He exactly wasn't the issue.
I'll be honest with you. The Knicks are beating Blazers 5 regardless of who their 2 guard is. Regardless. It's just a matchup problem for them now. The way the patch is set up, the Knicks are just a better team than Blazer 5.
All right. Hey, man, you better go edit that out.
Real.
Boy talking nonsense.
I'm the only one. Let's talk about that. I'm the only one in the community. Shout out to Nick, and Nick called it too. But
Nick called the ticket and the.
Yes.
But
I'm the only one who called the Knicks over the Blazers round when I said it.
The reason why I gave you credit for it.
I gave you the right reason. You know, you got to find my reasoning.
Yeah, the reason why, because you were talking about if he holds Mama to this amount and this amount, then they get a W.
I
was like, oh, whatever. Because when you said that, the moment, it sounded like you were just throwing out real.
You made me sound like some cheap fan. Like, I'm like, giving you the reason.
Yeah, no.
You made me sound like some old fanboy. Like,
because no, it's like this. It's like, oh. What's the key to stopping LeBron James tonight? Well, the key to stopping LeBron James tonight is have him under 12 points, have him under 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. It's like, bro, where you coming up with these numbers from?
That's what it is.
Where you coming up with these? Oh, the key to stopping LeBron, keep it under 20 points. How? I guess, man. It just.
Oh, man. Mama couldn't do it. The new offense that the Knicks have, it can't be done.
And I mean, credit to the Blazers, but honestly, the Knicks would not have won that without the fans. Truth be told, I think.
Can we talk about that a little bit? This whole
before hold on, I'll just go up because there were like 3 or 4 plays, maybe 2, or whatever. I remember Warner passing up over a layup, like a pass out that ended up being a fumble or a turnover or some type of. Just take it up, big man. You know, take it up, big fella. And I know that right there happened solely because of the crowd. You feel me? But what were you saying?
We are overhyping the Knicks crowd.
You wasn't there. You had to be there. No, you had to be there.
I get it.
You had to be there. No, Frank, you had to be there.
I'm not disputing that.
Frank, you had to be there.
I'm just
Frank,
thinking.
I have never seen Walnut get baited like that. Or Walnut goes up he goes up. He's aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not saying he got baited the whole game. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like from those 2 plays that I remember specifically, like passing out of layups or done. Whether it's bad animations or not, you know, as a big man, you don't do that jump pass out. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
So,
and I must say this.
So it definitely played a factor in a few players or a few plays. Whether, and you know, games like this it's neck and neck. And so those 2 plays that the fans think it made a difference. So you got to give the fans their credit. I know what you're saying that you kind of take away from the gameplay because you're not getting because you're giving too much credit to the fans when the boys are really balling.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a plus. They are balling, definitely. But that crowd at that specific day, no player in the NBA 2K League has ever experienced it. I'm telling you, I believe those. It's not. They weren't. I'm just saying, like someone told me, like, oh, the Knicks got paid actors. I would 100% believe it because them boys were wild. And I'm talking, let's go New York, let's go Chance. If you're from New York, I'm talking PSA or old school Brooklyn game, Frank. I'm telling you.
I agree with you. The crowd was crazy.
They were responsible for at least 2 to 3 stops. I swear.
And I agree because I remember I told you the first time they played regular season, the crowd was crazy, and I was in the building for that, and I said, I never seen Walnut. That was the first time ever the whole season I seen Walnut quiet for the first half.
Oh yeah, the first game we was talking about, right?
Walnut didn't start talking until they got the lead in the 3rd quarter. So, and now with that patch, the gameplay so different. I can definitely see them being out the game until they lead a fall.
This time was just this.
And I agree. I just hate, like you said. My thing is, it does take away from what the Knicks are doing if you're constantly giving points to the crowd. But it's New York. That's what we paid for. That's what we're here for. That's what we do. We're gonna give you that. We're gonna give you that advantage. So that's what we do, man. We in Met Stadium we go back.
I mean,
at you. So it is what it is. But
credit. Since we talk about game plan, I mean credit to Kuda. Credit to Kudaville. Remember.
I mean,
if you were OG
is he a top 5 PG now?
No, he's the best. He's the best PG in the 2K League.
Alright, so 4th quarter on, he's best PG, right?
Yeah, you stupid. No, he's the best.
I'm not going to give him the whole year,
No.
But I'm going to give him 4th quarter on.
No, he's the best PG in the 2K League. This year, no.
No.
Listen. I don't care about pre-patch. I don't care about nothing. This year, right now, I'm not saying I would. This year, right now, if you draft a team, whatever the case, Kuda needs to be top 3 off your board.
Yes, 4th quarter on. Yes, you're right.
No.
I can't give him the whole year.
I understand. But remember, we had the Kudaville topic. We had the whole how bad he was at the moment, whatever is the case.
He's the best PG but
right now, we have to give him the credit for being the best PG
he is.
at the game and working to improve his game. We have to give credit where credit is deserved.
Definitely.
He was baited. He wasn't shooting whatever's the case. But now he's a different man.
Definitely.
He's hitting heavily. He's on his pink diamond mode. He's wilding out there. He's throwing dots. He's missing shots. Goofy rebounding, sending it back,
True.
pick and roll. Like at the moment, Adam the First is the best PG in the game.
Definitely, I'll give you that.
And we can't undermine it by saying he's patch made, even though regardless, I don't care about if he's patch made or not. At the moment right now, I don't want no one else. I don't want no one else.
Does patch made change the perspective on it though? Like, does it make him any less of a?
At the moment, the magnitude, the first year in the league, I had to tip my hat off to that boy, especially with how bad he used to play or how bad he started off in the league.
It was bad.
You gotta tip your hat. You got to tip your hat off, and it's to the point where I don't want to say it because I know I'm gonna get clipped, but it's to the point where he's a better PG than Radiant. You know, he's a better PG. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he. I'm saying you have to give him that type of credit.
That's tough.
I'm not saying he is. He's the best. He's a better PG than Compete. These boys are all proven. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying he is better than him. I'm saying like that's the type of respect that we need to give him or acknowledge. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. This is a little bit off topic. Coming into 2K19, if you're Adam the First, do you play a competitive program or you chill?
What you mean? He getting franchise tag. You don't gotta deal with all that. Or do you play for fun? He played.
Play to keep your name out there.
He played this year.
The top people will be playing. So
he played this year. He played with Game Breakers.
But I mean, do you play now? Like, do you play going into 19? Are you playing competitive for it, or are you chilling?
Why would he not? I don't get what you're saying. He played this year with Game Breakers, Agent, Jalen.
Number one, but you know if he plays and he doesn't come out the game.
Oh, you say he's not gonna be number one, but if he got franchise tag, he already franchise tag. So you're saying like he should hide his number one streak.
There's a possibility, like, you know, he can fall back now.
I mean, listen, man, Fab's going to get his number one spot. Fab is the best point guard, whatever. But at the end of the day, right now, we're going to give him his credit. And we have to acknowledge Cooterville and his growth and whatever is the case. The boy is a monster.
Yeah, he definitely...
He figured out the game. I heard he's wilding in practice. I heard he's wilding in game. Like, I heard it's crazy.
Everywhere.
I heard, I heard it's crazy.
Curry with the shot, boy.
I heard, like...
With the wrist, boy!
He's wilding to the point where they tried to make her do it.
True. And I was very disappointed with the Cavs because I'm like I said, talking to God at 2K, like, we got this new offense, it's so this. I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting to see a Clash of the Titans. They come out with the same thing the Knicks came out. I'm like,
you know what I would like to know though? I mean, I know how it works, but this is for the people that watch like box scores and stuff like that. He really shoots like 30 shots per game. You know how it works? It really confuses me, whatever's the case. It's just still do that Hood and Adam the First can shoot 27 shots at the point guard position, and it doesn't hurt their team. I don't understand it, because when you run it 5 out, I mean, I know 3/2s, whatever, but this is just for the people that watch box scores or whatever, because I don't really watch basketball, but like when you run it 5 out, so say HOTSHOT missed 4 shots, Blue Panther missed 3 shots, whatever the case, you're like, you're having a bad little.
Yeah.
Right.
You're pretty big on that. You're right, like, they missed 3 or 4 shots, it's a bad game.
Hey, it's a bad game, but Hood and Adam the First is shooting 13 for 28.
And you feel
14 for 27.
You feel like...
I'm watching the game, so I know how it works. Goofy gets the rebound.
Yeah.
I know how it works.
I've always been since day one, like, that's a good percentage. You're like, hell no. I'm like, nah.
That's not
like 50%.
No, that's not a good percentage. That's not how it works.
And I'm like, that's a 2K vibe. You're not shooting 90%. Like,
yeah, it's a video game. Like, that's not how it works.
That's a $5 mind. You're not shooting 98%. Like, nah, dog. Real basketball, you're shooting 50 above. That's amazing.
So it always confuses me if I miss the game. If I look at it, I'm like, yo, these boys wildin', but I know how they play, so I know how.
So when you play real basketball, your percentage.
All right, don't blow mine. Don't blow mine. But yeah, it's weird.
25% is good money. I'm telling you, man.
But it's just funny to see, man.
I thought about that with y'all. Like, I know comments are like 13 for 20. What the hell? Like, it's a good game, man. It's a good game.
I mean, they hit their threes. They get the offensive rebound. It works. So it is an effective strategy. But it's just funny, like, for the people that watch box scores, which I don't take too high in consideration. If you look at that box score, you look at from 2K Mind.
Bad shots in that from him.
But that's just how the game works. Sometimes the game would.
I think the only.
What are you saying?
Bad shot taker out there, in my opinion, but he makes up for it because he'll come back and make is Idris.
Idris? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he'll take a bad shot.
No, Kuda takes bad shots.
But I think
Kuda makes his bad shots. Idris don't.
But he makes a lot of bad shots, and you have to live.
I can't live with that because there's gonna be a day where he loses that where he's a sapphire. He ain't no pink diamond no more. They gonna be a day like.
I've seen Idris take shots, and you're like, it don't make sense. Like
Idris?
Yeah, I've seen even in this last series against Cleveland.
I'm like, it.
Why? Like he'll come down, pull a 3. You're like, no, please no. But he'll come back and make up for it.
I didn't see
it.
That's
the beauty of him. Yeah, he took 2 really bad.
Man, speaking of Idris, the underrated man. He had himself a weekend.
My boy underrated.
No, he's not. Come on, man. Yeah, I remember. Like, come on,
that boy Idris underrated. He said he underrated. He been underrated since he made the 250. He been underrated since he made the 102. He been underrated since he got drafted by the Knicks.
He been underrated
since he started all seasons of a 1.
He been underrated since he got his triple double. He been underrated. He been underrated since you try to put him on your You put him on your first round mock draft, whatever you try to say.
He's underrated since I said I would take him over Goofy in a mock draft. He's been underrated since The beginning since he was born.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. No, that's what he said. That's what he said. He says, all his life he's been underrated. You feel me? So that's his mantra. That's his motive. It's what gets him motivated, you know. I mean, you can play the clip. Play the clip.
Yeah, let's play the clip. Cause
I mean,
this boy, he just underrated.
I don't want to spoil it, but Jinx, poor Jeff Eisenberg.
Yeah, I think he put the fear in God for Jeff Eisenberg.
I felt bad for him.
Jeff Eisenberg, you out there, man. We were scared for you too, dog.
Jeff Eisenberg, you need to go ahead.
I know you didn't want to change your pick to the Knicks, but we saw your fear of God in you, dog. I would have changed it too, dog. Don't feel bad, man. I changed it for you too.
None of y'all don't even look my way. You are up. You are up. None of y'all don't even look my way. You are up. You are up.
That's on the block hustling that word. You are up. Don't you come over here talking about 2 for 5. I ain't got no blue top. You are up. Hey, brother, I'm sorry. Jeff Eisenberg, God bless you, man, because you was in the studio with that energy, and you was able to handle that. God bless you, man. God bless you, man.
That's how you got to be like, oh, excuse me.
But I would be like, sir, I will never doubt the Knicks again. I have the Knicks winning everything. I know, that's why Jeff Eisenberg, if you see the clip after that, he was like,
Jeff Eisenberg was like, he wildin'. He was like, he wildin'. He was like, he wildin'.
Jeff Eisenberg was like, God.
He's like, yo, he wildin'. But you know, that's his motivation. That's get it how you get it, man.
I mean, it took me some time, and I think Comp also can say this, to understand that that's how he just motivates himself. It's just a little bit to take, because when you're winning and you're being successful.
Oh yeah, it sounds like if it's not someone that know you, if it's like someone, and they come in and be like, bro,
we don't know you, so when social media, this is what we're seeing from you.
Yeah, I'm talking about if someone that doesn't know, like doesn't know personality at all, and you come in, you're like underrated. It's like it sounds like you just want credit or something.
Yeah,
I'm not explaining it.
You're begging for attention.
Yeah. But that's just his mantra.
That's just how he motivates himself. And now we kind of understand. This is how you get yourself going in the morning. Yeah. This is what motivates you to be a great player. Now we get that. This is your Rocky. This is your that's your music.
That's his thing, you know.
Yeah, that's his music. That's his theme music.
If that's what gets him right, that's what's getting right.
And I can't knock it because it's got him to the point where he's at now. But I mean, for the future, my brother, we gotta get you some. You're gonna have to keep that internal for year 2, cause
what, underrated? Why? Why would we keep it internal if it got him this far? What are you talking about?
Any other team,
it's taking him. What you mean? Who?
It could be an issue. I just feel like
issue how? Issue how?
Like
it can hype other people
notice,
up.
Like there's been tweets where all the Knicks players are now showing each other it's all kumbaya right now, but they even said like,
that they had an issue. Yeah. I think that's a lot with a lot of teams though.
Yeah, but you can tell that energy.
No, but I feel like that was a lot with a lot of teams, especially when they were losing though. That's like, you can't only put down the Knicks. When they went like 5 minutes.
That energy will set you the wrong way though. But
I mean, I get what you're saying, but when you're losing, anything can set you the wrong way. Yeah. So it's like. That's his thing. I mean, okay, that's how you get him so far.
You're right.
I mean,
and that brings up.
You can't really tell him to, you know.
That brings the next topic. Sore losers.
I mean, nah, the sore losers. Well, I guess we just gave the Knicks half of the show, right?
I mean, they I wish I could say Eastern Conference champion. We don't have an East or West, but yeah, they're.
Yeah, so we get the
left or right
so
side.
we gave the right side, the left side of the bracket. Yeah. So now we on the other side with the Heat.
I hate that they come on like.
I mean, it's cool.
Donahue, I love you, man, but now we got 21 teams. Can we get an Eastern Western Conference?
You want Eastern Western?
I definitely do, man. It's time.
Bro, it's the second year.
Let's get some uniformity to it, baby.
It's the second year.
Because, please, let's get some uniformity.
It's the second year. It's not time. It's the second year.
No, uniformity, baby.
Like, it's time. Anyway. So we on to the sore losers.
I want Eastern Conference.
The sore losers, it's something that has to do with the Heat. You know?
Definitely.
They had a matchup. Again. Well, actually, someone I think is Compete made a good tweet. He's like, the Heat or the Detroit Pistons of the bad boy Pistons of the 2KLeague.
Definitely.
Every time a team loses to the Heat,
they're very upset.
But they are complaining and they are upset.
I'm gonna tell you why. Though. I got the reason why people don't like losing to the Heat.
Tell me why.
And it's going to piss you off.
Not gonna piss me off. I think you used to say it way before, and I had to explain it to you. But continue.
This is the problem. I'm going to go way back to, shout out to the homie, the God himself, Chris Moore. The problem.
All right, no. We're not talking about that. No. Save that for the next time. No, save that. Save that.
People
No. Stop.
I'm sorry.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not even answering. We can talk about it later on the show. It's not.
People don't like to lose the 5 out. When you lose the 5 out, you feel cheated. I'm not saying it's not okay to lose to it, but when you lose the 5 out, you feel cheated. But we'll talk about that in a second. But that's the reason
I don't understand why you would bring that up. Like that's nonsense.
I'm telling you, man. You don't hear nobody saying they feel that way. Nobody.
They had the opportunity of running themselves. We're not going into this debate. Like, well, I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing 5 out.
Place for that.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing with that. Anyway, back to the sore losers topic. So apparently, I don't know what's going on with the Sixers. I don't know why the Sixers didn't want the Heat in the playoffs. That's number one.
They didn't want them in there.
They tried to get them high there for that.
That's crazy.
Then they try to get them.
It's like they almost knew
they try to. It's like.
But they don't do well against 5 out teams. I think they were very. But
because of the whole feast, and they know they have to leave people on the island.
I
don't know. I heard
they were the team that got 84 dropped on them, and they barely won that game. But.
Mm-hmm.
I knew
because they leave on islands.
I knew that they was gonna beat.
But they just beat the Wizards of 5 out.
But you know why they gonna beat the Wizards? Because the Wizards have no shooters for Reese to guard. Everybody else can barely shoot. So you can beat a team like that if you leave.
Reese ain't even hit this year though. But I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. We know D-Man ain't hit a jump shot in 3 months. So we know.
Didn't he hit it?
He ain't hit it against Philly. We know that.
I'm not even here to. He didn't hit against Philly. I came late to that game, so I don't know. I think he did hit against Philly. What you talking about? Come on, man. I don't know. I'm not even here to defend that. I'm not even.
I'm not. 92 to 50 something or something crazy. I don't think anybody hit against Philly.
I'm not even here to.
Yeah, let's continue on.
I really not.
I knew that they were gonna lose against. Philly was gonna beat Washington because they didn't have shooters, and. That's why
they thought they were gonna beat the Heat though. They said no 5 out team can beat them. All they have to do is stay home.
But that's the problem. When you have a 5 out team that can shoot like the Heat can, it's different.
But I mean, the Heat only hit like 1 or 2 threes the first game, if I'm mistaken, for the studio.
That matters though.
Yeah, I know.
You have to
I know. But
your mind is different when you and the threes that Majestic hit were contested. He hit a contested.
Oh yeah, Majestic was wild and cold. You was watching from Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica.
You watch it.
He hit a contested cold break 3. That changes your mind. It's not more you can do.
That was lightly. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's a mind changing. Your mind is different after that.
On those
You've
sliders.
done everything in your power. Like that's. That's the God telling you that this is not for you.
The Sixers though, man, I'm just a little disappointed in how
you don't end the season like that. You don't try to take somebody's opportunity away from them by saying they cheated or they did something illegal.
It was just too much. Like I don't even want to shine light onto it. That's how much. That's how much it is. Like it was just disgusting to see. Actually.
Yeah, it was. And
especially when they were holding B2. I said 2. I mean also. No,
especially
when their pitchers are holding in the paint against the Wizards and now holding against the Heat too.
And if anything, my perspective on it is.
Like you got to keep the same energy. If you're gonna keep that energy, like do it throughout. Don't just do it when you lose. Okay.
My problem with this thing and my issue with that is. The issue's not the league. The league shouldn't have to make decisions on things that's problems with the game. So I think to even have the league have to make a decision on exploits in the game is bad. It should it's the game. Like it's like what you said. If it's in the game, let it be. Like you can't control that.
You're saying just it got to be revamped. Like you can't. Now. You know what? I should have brought that tweet back up because people were trying to give me flack. People were trying to give me flack when I said, why don't they just take out stiff arm instead of trying to ban it? Because now that even though he wants stiff arm, let me just do that. Stiff arm is just what I said. But whatever. But you can't leave gray areas. It's stupid. If it's there, it's there and now.
Yeah.
And you really cannot leave gray areas. I'm sorry to tell you.
It's true.
It's there. It's there, and you cannot fault people for it. You can't
put more work on the devs. If they're gonna have league models, and you're gonna tell them like if the league says no more stiff arm, they gotta go. They gotta go put it to kick.
Go hire 5 more overnight teams. Let's code that up.
Yeah, it gotta be done.
Like you can't.
I hate to say that. I mean, you pay. It's a product. 2K. That was the agreement you made with them. Like that should be part of it. It should be look. Our agreement is
you can't leave it to gray areas because guess what? Because guess what happened? The spin move, they took that upstairs.
Yeah.
And they took that upstairs, and who's watching? They had like 3 or 4 people watching. They talking about, essentially, well, I don't know if they said it, but this is what they would say. They'll be like, essentially, this is the same as a stiff arm, so it's a stiff arm. No. And that shouldn't be, I'm not saying it shouldn't be your job. It is your job. I'm saying that shouldn't be left to only your digression to.
And I'm going to tell you the truth.
To put in.
I know for a fact, for the people, for that position, the people they hired, and I'm not going to say for a fact, but I'm going to say about 80% sure that those people are not 2K people. They're not.
Like you mean like thorough, like,
they're not,
like all the way.
They're not people who play the game like that.
Okay. I don't know for sure. I don't know.
We don't know for sure, but
no, I don't
know from,
wait.
Like I always look at positions, and when they go up on the
web, yeah, like when they go, you look at requirements or whatever.
It was just, they got Twitch people. Like, my man's work for them, it's Twitch people. It's not people that play 2K like that.
I didn't remember you told me your man's work for the league.
Yeah, he worked there. I'm not going to shout him out, I don't want to blow a spot, but there's Twitch people in there. It's not 2K people. You know what I mean? It's not like someone like who, like, I'll give you an example. It's not like a Knicks practice player. It's not someone who plays 2K all the time. So you're asking someone who
to make a decision. We get to make a decision.
Who might play 2K a little bit, but not really know.
Not in the trenches.
Yeah. So you're asking them to make a decision on the fly.
On a forfeit, it was just disgusting
Thank
to
God
see.
they made the right decision.
I mean, who knows? Yeah, thank
Ultimately.
God. Who knows? Like,
because at first it was kind of shaky.
I mean, I don't even know what.
But that would have been crazy if they made the wrong decision.
Like,
the world would have been crazy.
No, they wouldn't have, because like you said.
You don't think if they said, any kind of forfeit when the person won the game already is a problem.
Remember what he was saying? They've been getting the short end of the stick all year, even though I know. So I don't think the world would have went crazy. I feel like the Heat are. I feel like the Heat are.
I'm gonna tell you.
I feel like the Heat are the bad boys.
They are, but from experience, from running tournaments, anytime you have somebody
that won and then they take it back. It's an uproar. It's an uproar.
It's an uproar.
I can imagine. Cause I'm the first person that'd be wilding to instigate it. I'd be like, how?
You're the most hated. The league, and I'm sure they'll play to the league's mind. I know Brandon out here was up there like, look, if it ain't blatant, hell no. He was like, if it's not blatant, we not doing it. He like, I'm not gonna be the most hated. We not gonna have me out here where I can't even go to the car.
No, that wasn't even that wasn't a good move. Especially if you gonna wait till the end of the game too. Yeah. At least like you got an issue with a player doing a spin move off of the cause here's how you do the move. For people don't know, you spin the stick when you get the contact, or it's a crossover. Yeah. It's a crossover. You call the timeout. Call the administrator up, call the Heat coach up, call whoever up, and you better start blacking. You don't wait till you start losing to start complaining.
Exactly.
Cause that's when you gonna lose. Cause the game is over. Like you can't complain when you're in a losing seat. When this is a close game and you feel like someone's coming at you, whatever the wrong way, let's get that right.
Exactly.
Same for you. I mean, I know this wouldn't have been a reverse or anything, but remember the stuff with the walnut hitting the backboard, the viral clip that I got recently? That happens, I'm the coach, timeout. Exactly. What can we do? Can you add this 2 points in? I know you can't, but I'm going to cause my trouble.
Yeah, I'm at least
Come on,
crazy.
I'm going to fight for my players. I'm going to fight for my players. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight on some sore loser. You fight at the right moment. Come on. Come on, man.
That's my problem.
Come on, man.
With what the coach did for Philly, the White Kite. He should have never waited till they was losing. It's poor taste. I can't stand when people do that. You can't wait till you're down and it's over to be like, oh, you know what? He did this 6 times.
It's a close game. It's a close game.
You lost already.
It's a close game. It's a close game throughout the entire game.
Now you're pulling at straws. You're making excuses to try to save your season.
First time he did it. I'm
not mad at that.
But first time he did it, that's when you complain.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're going to fight for your team, fight for them when they first do it.
I get it.
Come on,
man.
Don't
get me wrong. As a coach,
I don't even want to talk about this. Like I said, Like I said,
but fight right.
Yeah, like
swing in the first round. Don't wait till the last round.
Throw legal hits. Don't come on, man. You can't.
Don't swing after you done knocked down 3 times.
Oh, no more chances, blah blah. Like, come on,
Don't
man.
wait till
If it's singing, you let somebody violate you 6 times before you say something. Oh, give me a break.
Don't let the ref be like, okay, we got to call the fight, technical knockout. You're like, no, he hit me below the belt.
Then let's take it to review.
Yeah.
Oh, let's bring it. The first time he did.
Knocked out 6 times.
The first time he touched me. Time out. Excuse me. Oh, 30-minute break. You better cause your trouble. Come on.
Come on, man. Almost put a really dark cloud over
on his great season. And he had one of the greatest seasons.
Yes.
Like you said, he was one of the only coaches playing real basketball.
Yes.
The play they run on that right side of the court to get feeds that midi is, hats off to you. Because everyone said they only run 2 plays, which is true. You only run like 2 or 3 plays, but guess what? They are the most effective players in the game and the ones that work in 2K because they're getting you that midi right there or the screen wrap to the up top 3.
Exactly.
Some type of, just know, your work on that right side of the floor, White Kite, you and Radiant did not go unnoticed. Y'all, tip my hat up to y'all. Y'all went crazy.
Having a dynamic point guard makes a big difference.
Yeah, and him getting shut down. Having to be the reason. Him getting shut down is the reason why you lost.
That's true. It really was the reason why they lost.
Not 6 spin moves. You know what I mean? So it's like.
And that's the truth. They got shut down when it mattered.
And at the end of the day,
that's partly the reason. And I hate to say it, partly the reason why he got kind of knocked out of the MVP race because he had bad performances in the fourth quarter of the season. He had a couple of like that. He
had 2 straight away off of the rip, I believe, and so he had about 3 or 4. I told people that. Everyone's telling me that. Everyone, I think someone was like, "Oh, you don't think Radiant got snubbed?" I said, Radiant had, if you look at it, 4 bad performances on the year. Mama had about 2 or 1. Yep. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever it was,
like, true.
Come on.
The biggest snub you could say would most likely be Fab.
It would be Fab, and he's on a losing team. So when you look at bad performances, the greatest whatever, and we were one of the first that was saying Radiant got to be top 3 or top 4 if you picking. Like, he's a great guard. Radiant's a dog. But come on.
But that brings us to the next topic. Cause we talking about we talked about heat check.
What, the 5-out versus pick and roll? I mean, I just want to glance over. I don't really care about it too much now because I feel like, I don't know, it's just a stupid conversation. I'll be so happy. No. We've had this conversation all year, so it's no longer interesting. But I'll be so happy if a 5-out team wins. A 5-out team in quotation marks, by the way. But I'll be so happy if a 5-out team wins because I'm tired of this narrative that a 5-out team can't win in the 2K League. And and everyone had the same opportunity to run it. They cannot run it as well as the Heat. It's fairly simple.
This is going to be the Heat's toughest matchup. This high pick and roll. It's very hard to stop.
The Knicks are the favorite, and the Heat
it's very hard to stop.
The Heat give up a lot of offensive rebounds, or gave up a lot of offensive rebounds against the Sixers. Especially if they're going to run that stretch bell.
Yeah.
Goofy's the best rebounder in the league. So when Kudu misses, no, he's the best rebounder in the league. No, the players. The players are gonna tell you Goofy's the best rebounder in the league. It had nothing to do with me. So who's the best rebounder in the league?
When Sick had 26 rebounds.
Oh yeah, Sick went crazy. Sick was rusty though. But you see, Goofy is the best rebounder. But you see, right? Sick was rusty and he had 22, right? Now imagine if the Cavs actually were. I don't want to say were coached because that just. Imagine if the Cavs had better game plans this year, where they would have been.
Let's be clear.
Certain things.
The Cavs' game plan was immaculate. The reason why.
No, definitely.
Why the Cavs lost that.
I'm talking about the entire season.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the entire season. If they didn't play games, ended up 3 and 3. If they didn't play any games, and they didn't go 3 and 3, they didn't go whatever. They could possibly be in a B5 situation because they drafted a great team.
They did.
Right?
And Morocco, if you learn anything from this episode,
if nothing to learn, he made the Final Four. You don't want to win.
But still, he could have been the championship. Ad-libbing, dog. Stick to the script. Like, just simple. You drafted a very good team. That's why he was able to make the Final Four. Now, you could imagine how the magnitude of it being Heat Check and the Cavs, it'd have been the only two
from the community that made it, and that would have been
that
big.
made it, that have complete control of the situation. That would have been tremendous. Now you don't have a bad pick. You can pick whoever you want and feel comfortable. But Morocco, you just ad-libbing too much, though. But it's all good.
I mean, it's not really. You can't really put it on him because sometimes it could be like he's taking advice from the players, and the players could have decided. I mean, I just don't understand. I really don't understand. I mean, I know he dropped 20 assists at the point guard. I believe 10 and 20, but that was possibly the worst thing. I mean, you draft people to be versatile, whatever, but just taking off 6 so early in the season from the center bill and not putting him back there till so late in the year was like.
Man, it was so crazy. Like taking Hood out those 3 games. It was just like
it was more than 3 games, bro. It was more than 3 games. It was
it was 3 weeks, right?
It was like 6 games, probably 5 games. Yeah.
Too much movement.
It was just a lot trying to figure out the next big thing. And this is not even about the Cavs. I don't know why we talking about them.
Practicing and having people to practice against. There's more to coaching than you should not be figuring this stuff.
I mean,
out
they did practice though. Didn't they say like 19-1 in scrimmages or whatever?
Yeah,
they practice every week.
Squad. This is why
they scrimmage every week. They play 20 scrimmage games a week. What do you mean?
They gotta figure it out better than because like
it's just listening. It's just
listening
to the. I mean, we shouldn't be talking about that one. This is about the Heat and the Knicks. It's about the Heat and the Knicks. But I was just bringing that up to basically say like this year, Goofy was the best rebounder in the league, but sure, Sick. No. If Sick
had 27 rebounds.
If Sick, which we don't do if Sick plays center, he could have been the best rebounder or best center in the league. Unfortunately, Sick only played 4 or 5 center games throughout the entire year. So he's not the best rebounding center.
All right.
That's fine.
Let's talk about
just like how we have God of 2K as the best defensive, center, whatever is the case, whatever they put him on. But
it is because Goofy's been saying since day one he's the best center in the league. How do you feel about that? Is that true in your mind?
Goofy likes to ruffle people's feathers. That's all.
Oh, so that's not true to you?
I don't know. Maybe he likes to ruffle people's feathers. I remember he gave it a list like 3 weeks ago. Nah, ain't no yes or no with me. With that. he likes to ruffle people's feathers. I mean, Walnut's the best center in the game. I mean, you just have to give it to him. I don't care about numbers. I don't care about nothing else. I'm giving it to Walnut.
I just thought it was odd that. So you think Goofy said that just to? You don't think he really believes that?
Of course he believed that. He's a player. He should believe that. But his list was crazy though. Whatever his list was, I remember he had gave like he was like it's me, Mr. Slaughter, and someone else. Like he was just really ruffling people. Like he would just.
Yeah,
I know
I'll be like, I don't know. Like
I know
to
he
say
was
that
trolling.
statement. It's just crazy, like.
I mean, he deserved to say it. Just like how
if
Kuda comes out right now and say he's the best point guard in the game.
All right, Kuda can say that.
Hats off to you.
I just feel like
if Majestic comes out right now,
in the beginning of the year, Walnut owns you. Now, okay, the new patch came and you was able.
All right, so what? You the best now. I mean, I'm not saying you have to believe, but you could say it.
I don't know how you could say that when there was 2 games where somebody out rebounded you by himself. I just don't get how you say that. But I'm not disputing he's here at the championship. He can talk his talk. And other teams, every other center in the league is not, except for Jalen. But so be it. So I can't knock him. You know what I'm saying? He can say it.
You can't knock when he says
I just thought it was an odd statement.
When he says these things, you can't knock him.
I feel like there's a lot of other stuff he can say that's trash talk.
Did he or did he not have a better year of center than Sick? Yes, because Sick didn't play center that much. So
definitely.
you can't. I get what you're saying. He got better trash talk, whatever.
Yeah, I just feel like there's other statements he could have said that would have been more real.
I mean, who you got winning the game?
We're going to get to that in the final shake. I'm going to save mine for the final shake.
All right. No. The reason why I asked is just because I've just been seeing a lot on Twitter recently about, like, people rooting for the Knicks, whatever the case.
I just want the Knicks to do proper marketing. We've been out here hashtag Knicks tape, and they're not, like, understanding that. But can you stand up for the Knicks? If you can help me stand up for the Knicks with the proper hashtag, I can stand up.
Oh, they put the wrong hashtag. That's why y'all said that.
I want the Knicks tape. That's what we do. Everybody knows if you're from New York, if you're a fan of Knicks, it's always the Knicks tape.
Oh, they put like, can we stand up or something?
Yeah,
like that?
some stupid stuff like no.
But you remember like certain like you've never heard Dirk call JLB the German Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes, I've heard that.
So you've never heard him say that online. So there is certain things where I think they're trying to make the eSports brand themselves and not the league. You know what I'm talking about? Because I definitely remember there was a time where, if I'm not mistaken, was it the Heat, like someone was wearing like a Dwayne Wade #3 shirt, and Wade was blurred in it as #3. So
but there's an eSports version of that. We have a NKX tape.
Yeah.
There is a.
So you want them to use that? You just want them to use tape? Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But we feel like, come on.
But no.
Work with us,
I thought you were.
You're trendy. Let's get it rocking.
Okay. No, I thought you.
I thought you were.
Like,
I see a lot of content from the Heat. I see nothing from the Knicks really.
Oh.
I see a little bit.
I thought you.
I feel like the Heat's killing it in terms of content for the championship week.
Oh, championship week.
Yeah.
Championship week. Yeah, they won championship.
Their content is crazy right now.
They
got you see the players coming in, the whole organization. Where at the Knicks?
Yeah, they won championship week.
Yeah.
But
come on, New York.
I mean, but you know the Knicks got a show on TV that's where they're gonna put it out.
That's gonna come out after.
And you know that's kind of like a outdated type of mindset, not hip kind of. You know,
it's dope for the league.
Yeah, but
it's not. It is outdated.
It's not hip.
That's slow. That's slow motion to us. Like.
It's not in the fast-paced media world type. I get what you say. I get what you're saying. All right, but no, I was asking the people in the community. They're just like, oh, I want the Knicks to win, or I want like.
I have seen a lot of people say the Knicks. I just think that people are picking. I'll say why I think people are picking the Knicks.
Why are they picking the Knicks? Because the Knicks are the better are supposed to win. Because if you want to say that the Knicks like the Heat are the underdog or no 5 team can win whatever, sure. But if you're rooting for the Knicks. And like Goofy is not like your boy, your friend. Kuda not your friend. Ball Up not your friend. I'm not saying friend. Like if you're like I mean, friend sounds. If they're not like your day one, your guys,
your homies and all.
I feel like I'm not here to tell you who to root for. I can care less who you root for. Yeah. But I feel like you're making a bad decision, or you don't understand the impact this game has outside of 2K or like for the community.
So this is really big for the community if the Heat win.
It's just super big. Like you don't know what type of
it has big
you don't know what type of voting Famous has in like you don't know what type of voting they do. You don't know any gameplay suggestions. I'm not saying he has combine suggestions. If it just means that like the person that won the finals, the coach that won the finals, if he goes to Donnie with an idea, how I'm not saying he won't implement it less if it's someone else, but how more likely would he be to take that idea and implement it to help us comp players out more? It's a small sub-niche community, and that's what people don't understand. Like the league doesn't need us, and quite frankly, the league fan base isn't. I'll speak for myself. I'll speak whatever. But if I post competitive pro-am, I get more love than if I post 2KLeague content.
Very true.
So, quite frankly, the league doesn't need you. Okay, because they're doing fine right now without all the love from competitive pro-am, whatever.
Exactly.
So,
that's not what
it's not the main thing. Like, and it never really is. We're a small sub-niche community. Like, there's way more casuals out there. There's way more. Like at the end, like why wouldn't you want Famous who come from the comp community to win so that he can now represent this small sub community in the league?
And
Come on.
Think people want the Knicks to win. A lot of it is New York. You know, New York. We don't.
Everyone's not from New York.
True, but there's a lot of people that's fans of New York.
You know what it is? A lot of people maybe are fans of Kid Kuda. I never took that into consideration. His YouTube fan base is very. I never took that into consideration.
Very loyal.
I never took that into consideration.
He has a lot of YouTubers that are big that want to see him
win. I never took that into consideration.
And that's the biggest piece. Like I seen LSK, Cash, Shake and Bake, Nick, Cullenberger. These are all people with over 200 to 300. You're talking about some with over 1 million, 2 million, Jesser. Like, these are all people with big fan
I never took that into consideration, and that's why the community.
So, you know, now you're talking about 12, 9, 10-year-old kids. Oh, Kuda's in there? And that's bigger than anything.
Okay, so I understand it now even more that we just broke it down kind of because I never took that into consideration. Like I just said, this is a super small sub-niche community, our little comp scene. So I understand why my timeline would be wanting more of the Knicks than the Heat. Yeah. Because it's only a few of us. I totally understand it now.
Now you're getting that those bigger names are
now coming in and ruining for Kuda. That's why the 2K community wants Kuda to win because they're seeing it as a regular type of thing. Yeah. They don't know that.
You remember, and shout out to, you know, I hate to do it to him, but he'd be cool with him now. But I gotta do it to him.
Cool.
Shout out to Unique Sports Management Franchise. The big statement that you've been hearing all week from a lot of YouTubers is he's just a YouTuber because Unique put that out there. They didn't think he can manage both and be successful at the beginning of the season. That was his article he wrote on Kuda.
What are you talking about? My boy Brian had said that.
Yeah, he had said that, and that's been a big thing.
Well, he said that he doesn't think that he could manage it both.
He could manage both, and that he didn't think Kuda would be successful in the league.
I mean, Kuda kind of gave up YouTube, though.
He did.
So
he tried to do both for a week, but then remember the thing was, remember we talked about that, was that he had to get everything passed through the league. So that's why.
Like all content got to be approved properly.
But he couldn't get them passed fast enough, so he was like, he probably just gave up on it. But a lot of YouTubers have been bringing that up this week. I've been seeing that fly around. He's just a YouTuber. I've been seeing that quote from big names, like he's just a YouTuber. I seen LSK tweet that. I seen Nick Bullshit tweet that. I'm like,
well, it happened because like it's like if someone tells me I'm just a retweeter, or someone tells someone they're just a graphic designer. So
when you have that energy now, they're rooting. Plus on top of that, now they're rooting for that super.
Yeah. Now you're rooting for. I get it. Like I said, I'm not here to tell people who to root for. I just don't understand why.
I don't think they're rooting for the Knicks. Like I said, they are rooting for
Kuda.
Because his story is that a YouTuber that proved that he could be professional.
I get it. I told it.
Because he's not supposed to be there.
It totally.
No YouTuber is supposed to be good enough to be a professional.
Thank you for breaking it down for me.
It's true.
No.
Because when you play YouTubers, they're not technically good at the game. Most YouTubers are good at entertaining.
Yeah. So his movement is huge,
and
it had way more.
Yeah.
I definitely understand.
And his movement is bigger than, I hate to say this, it's bigger than anything
in the comp community.
In the comp community.
Yeah.
Partly what the league is pumping out right now. It's bigger than that.
Yeah.
You're counting in all the millions of people that I just named.
From everyone, whatever. It's not a YouTuber. Yeah.
You know,
so I think what you're saying. It's just two different movements, and we're the smaller movement. So I'll just rehash my statement. Whatever.
They don't understand.
What I'm gonna say though, all I'm gonna say is though, if you're in the comp community, just unless like Goofy, your OD boy, whatever, root for Famous because you don't know what type of vote-ins or what type of influence he can have if he does happen to win and how that looks, in my opinion.
And in my final shake, I'm going to explain even further why, whatever decision I made and what other things that I'll have. But we'll get to that in a minute.
I mean, what's your favorite playoff moment?
Favorite playoff moment? I mean, I have to say it has to be the Knicks game and Knicks State.
Upsetting the Blazers?
Yeah, of course. Because I was the only one who picked it. Me and Nick. Shout out to Nick. I was the only one
I was, dang, some of these games, I low-key be nervous for some of these games. I wanted my boy Walnut to win so bad.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen.
Oh, credit to you. Well, not you. I say us because we both said it. Remember the day when we went to the league for the All-Star game, and you noted that Kuda was super confident. You noted that this was the start of him being the man.
Yes.
It was after take a turn, but you were just saying like how he outplayed whoever, whatever it was. You were just saying like this guy is different at the moment.
Yes.
And I just want to bring that to light. Like
ever since that moment.
Yeah.
He's changed.
Like he's the best point guard. I don't know what clicked, but this boy is different.
So, I mean, part of it has.
Who would have thought coming in that Kid Kuda would have been the best point guard in the 2K League?
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I would never thought that. I thought he would have been.
Is that embarrassing for comp players?
Technically, yeah, he wasn't considered a top tier point guard.
Should I? That'll probably get the community mad at me if I said some nonsense like that. I probably should put that in. I probably should put that in.
He play comp this year?
I probably should put. No, he played comp last year. Stop disrespecting him.
But I mean, should he play this year? Because I know he played.
Now he has a target on his back.
Yeah, he'll have that target. People are gonna be gunning for him. If they win that championship, they definitely gonna be going.
Who would have thought Adam the First would be the best point guard in the 2K League?
Exactly.
Coming in. I don't know. I feel like that would ruffle some feathers for the people that didn't make it in, though. It would be too much. It would ruffle too many people's feathers.
Exactly.
It's
crazy.
That's what I do. I like ruffling people's feathers. So, credit to him, though. But yeah.
What was your favorite playoff moment thus far?
I don't have one yet.
It's
either I give it to the Knicks fans for turning up that day because that was crazy. No, I'm lying. Whoa, why would I ever say that? You need to edit that out. No. My favorite playoff moment was the Heat versus the Sixers. The only reason why, but the only
That
reason
was a
why,
big
no,
game.
the only reason
Big
why,
series, excuse me.
the only reason why is because I felt I was in every play of that game. Like I was in the back on the other side, whatever. And like there was a moment, like HOTSHOT did the spin move, right? Or he did something. And I said, ooh, Famous said, ooh, but we ain't saying like look at each other. Like we both, like it was just like, damn. It was just like I was in
Like I was in tune with each other.
like not even him, but it was just like the moment, like it was like if HOTSHOT misses, then he loses. It was just like so much pressure. Not that specific play. I'm saying it was just so much
Just
pressure
the game in general.
every game.
That's
Like
good.
it felt like you were in it.
That's
As
good.
far as like if they miss on offense at the moment,
It was over.
it's over.
That's
Like
crazy.
and it was just like it had me on the edge of my seat. Like both games, it had me on the edge. It was just like
crazy.
if he misses at this moment, I've never felt that for 2K like so much. Like if he misses at this moment, it's over.
That's
like
good.
and that's one of the. That's why I don't know why people are like, oh, 5 hours easy, 5 hours, whatever.
No, 5 hours is difficult.
Boy, that is.
Especially the way you run it in the league, it's very hard. It's not easy. I will agree to that. It's not easy.
Yo, so much depend on you.
That's why I give HOTSHOT so much credit. It's like,
and you know something funny they were saying? They were saying that HOTSHOT's the best player in the world.
yeah, I've been hearing that from them.
They were saying that he's the best. And I ain't gonna lie, they got me to say it during the game. They got me to say it during the game. During the game, they got me to say it. I mean, he's the best center in our 2K league, right?
Yeah,
Not
he's the
2K league.
best
He's the
center.
best center in our 2K community,
Yeah,
whatever.
I will give him
He's
that.
the best center in our 2K
And I will
community.
say this. I will give him that. I will give him. He's the best decision maker in the world.
You know what?
I give him
You know what? That right there is a good take, Frank.
Yeah, I will give him
That,
that.
but damn, so we giving him better decision making than Fab?
Yeah, definitely. Because in a 5-out system
Compete?
that he runs,
That's
he has to make that decision.
he's a better decision making than Dimes.
Definitely for what they're doing. Because you know how we've been saying.
Nah, I agree. Now I'm just throwing out some
Yeah,
names because I'm thinking like,
But we've been saying, oh yeah, 16 assists. A lot of that stuff is just like easy stuff. Like 10 of those assists don't be hard. Only person we gave credit to on having great assists was Radiant. He was the only person really dotting. Everybody else is kind of, and Fab started dotting.
yeah, he started towards the middle of the season. He did. But you talking about the beginning of the year, whatever.
Like most people wasn't really dotting.
Yeah.
And I say Kuda started to dot. He started to catch.
Yo,
he started to catch
no, you use the
assists.
right word. You use the right word. HOTSHOT is the best decision maker.
Yeah,
in 2K.
In 2K League, yeah, I have to say that. I'll give him that in 2K. I'll give him that.
That's tough. So let's take away the best player in the world, even though he could be whatever, because that's what I consider. But undisputed, we can say that he's the best decision maker in the 2K League.
Because
I can get behind that.
Because you even made the point just a few minutes ago. You said every shot in the 5-out, especially in the playoffs, matters.
Bro, when I tell you,
the Heat are not averaging over like 2-3 turnovers a game. Like they're not averaging high turnovers.
they're not. I didn't really check.
They're not. Like
you know what it is too? I think I like if you go back like 5 First Shake episodes, whatever is the case. I try to explain to people. I don't know how people don't understand it. Slow the game down. And that's something the Heat do really well.
Yes.
And all their turnovers, if you know their turnovers, all or most of their turnovers come on fast break situations.
Yes.
When they don't slow the game down. It doesn't take real skill, but if you really want to win a game, slow the pace of the game down. Don't run for every fast break. It's really simple to win a basketball game, fellas. Or a 2K game. Like if you know 2K, you know when you get happy on a turnover. Not happy on a turnover. You get happy on a fast break. What it leads to? Turnover or a 60% chance of making a fast break, whatever. Exactly. But if you have a good offensive set, which I always used to tell people all the time, if you have a good offensive set, don't rush the fast break. There's no need to. There's no need to. And one of the things they do a lot is they will get the rebound, walk it up, and they'll just give it to HOTSHOT, and then whatever's the case.
True.
Dang, though. But,
so we're here. Shake, right?
Yeah, we ain't really touched much about 5-out versus pick and roll though. Now, Majestic got to guard that pick and roll. You know what's gonna be interesting, kind of.
It's gonna be tough.
No. You know what's gonna be interesting? I don't know if it's gonna. I don't even want to put this in the air actually, so I shouldn't say it. But if the Heat go down, will they switch Majestic onto Ball on another build?
I will say this: if the Heat lose the first game, that whoever's guarding Kuda has to switch. Because when we know.
So you're saying you're saying that they're gonna take the risk and switch. So we all everyone's assuming Los is gonna be on Kuda.
Yeah, I would assume out the gate.
Los is gonna be on Kuda, right?
Yes.
Or Majestic's gonna be on Kuda. Which one?
I think you don't go from whatever you did against Philly, you do against New York. Only reason why I say that is because if Los can shut down Radiant, Radiant has more stick skills than Kuda. The only thing is you have to work against the pick and roll more. So if I'm
You gotta force him
to the right.
Is it right? It's right.
So if I'm
set the screen.
yeah,
Okay.
they go left.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'll try and remember. Okay.
But I notice if they go right, that's when Goofy splits. He'll slip the pick. So you have to kind of be aware of that. If you're going
That's
right,
a tendency. I don't know.
yeah, it's a tendency. He'll split it. He won't stay on it. Split it and go. Or he'll slip it. Not split. He'll slip it and he'll go. So you have to be. It's a lot of tendencies on what they do. Cause he know that's Adam's weak side. So he'll just go and then he'll pass it. So it's a lot of stuff. It's gonna be hard to stop that high pick and roll. This is gonna be the toughest matchup for the Heat.
Only reason it's gonna be super tough is because Majestic's gonna be on that stretch, Bill, or whoever's at center. It's just the stretches is gonna make it a little more
And my
difficult.
issue is this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be honest, because they're running that 5 out, and because the Knicks are shooting threes, you got Nate shooting threes, you got Egan shooting threes, you got Game is shooting threes, you got Cool.
Ye can't shoot.
Yeah, he just don't shoot well, but he shoots. But you got everybody shooting threes except for Goofy.
3s over 2s.
And that's
what
the
you're saying.
thing. In a 5 out, if they're not up by 10.
But the Heat in a 5 out normally get 3s. So what are we saying? Or they had no problem getting 3s.
They don't get a lot though.
No. They used to get a lot. They did get a lot. They used to get a lot.
Playoffs.
Why not in the playoffs? Because people are leaving people on the island.
Yeah.
If you leave him on the island, that means he's always gonna score every possession.
Yes, but you know the Knicks are gonna get pick and roll threes. You don't play it right.
Yeah.
So that's my only thing. My only fear is that the Knicks are gonna.
These teams have been practicing against each other last week,
Yeah.
at the studio or whatever. That's the team that he were practicing against. That's the
Yes,
team that
that's
Knicks
true,
are practicing
but
against. So, let's see, man.
I mean, so that's the only thing with the 5 out.
I mean, honestly, drop off. I think
Keeping the game close,
against
it's a little bit of a.
against the Pistons, the Heat got a lot of threes in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
My
I guess
fear
you're saying.
is just that keeping the game close for the Heat might hurt them if the Knicks can hit threes.
Hit that. If the Knicks can hit the contested. It's just the contested. That's my thing. They
That's
hit a lot of contested.
And that's Egypt's specialty with that slow jump shot. Yeah, they contested.
I don't know. I don't remember it. Okay.
So my thing is that's my fear. I don't know if it can be a close game and he can win it. If the Knicks in that fourth quarter, they shooting threes. They know they gotta pull threes. They'll pull it. That's my fear.
So what if the Heat? I'm not saying they're not going to, but what if the Heat come out and they change their identity up for the finals? You never know.
Like not run 5 out. I'd be surprised.
I ain't say all that, but yeah.
I'd be surprised they did. I think what the Heat has to do.
They definitely gonna. I would, but yeah.
I think what the Heat has to do
is
they have to jump on their opponent immediately.
Which they will, but
I think they will. I think they're gonna jump on them right away.
You know what too?
You gotta beat the Knicks in the head. You gotta beat the crowd, and you gotta beat the.
Well, they don't gotta beat the crowd. I don't even know. Can I reveal this information on First Shake? Well, nobody watches, so I guess I could. I mean, ain't no one gonna watch till the end. Only the loyals go. You feel me? Ain't no Knicks players gonna watch till the end. They gonna see it after the game. Feel me? Listen, man. I don't want to misquote. I think he sent me a text right. I said text. I think I still seen on the timeline right before we started filming that the Heat are bringing 32 people in. That's 32 plus me.
Yeah.
I don't know who you rooting for yet, but
I'll get to that in the final.
But we got 33 folks. we got 33 folks versus y'all 40 folks for a 43. Whatever the case.
So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But I still think they gotta jump on the Knicks right away.
You know what it is? I'll break it down. I'm not saying this is how they should do it or not, but I'll break it down. So, if they don't jump on the Knicks right away and it's a close game, I believe there are going to be plays or points in the game where HOTSHOT, drop off, or famous draws up specific plays for threes, whether it be the screen to the screen slip, whatever, come around three. The stuff to drop off to the top of the thing. I know for sure that plays at a certain point will be used if the game is, should I say, tied? If the game is going a specific way. You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely.
If the game is going a specific way and they figure out that they need threes, it's going to be used.
And they're going to have to draw plays this game, you're going to have to see the Heat have to shoot threes.
But they may not. They may not because they may not because they get a lot of threes. They just have to hit them. Like Jalen, he's a heavily he normally misses the first 2 open 3 and then he hits the third heavily. I don't know. That's just 2 or 3 games I've seen from him. But they definitely get the 3 looks. They get them. They have them whether they take them or not. Los is probably one of the main ones. He's gonna have to show up big. What game was that?
I think he's like a hit now. I think if you leave him over here, hit.
And that was about 3. I mean, he was doing his thing with the cut in and the thing, but I'm talking about 3 specifically. What was that? 3 weeks ago in the regular season, 2 weeks ago in the regular season. Whatever game that he had a debut breakout, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They're gonna need that Los. You know, they're gonna need the Los that knows every time he's open. You understand?
He's been very good with that in the last few weeks. I think he'll know. I think he'll be good.
We'll see, because sometimes he gives up shots. I mean, depending on the magnitude of the game, it's going to be so much pressure, so much from the crowd. Sometimes a certain shot, mistakes will be made. You know what I'm saying?
This is the
like I said,
game. I mean, $300,000 on the line. This is the biggest game of everybody's career.
I mean, everyone's saying Nate is that 5-out stopper, and he's going to get the stops. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm sorry.
I mean, they have 2 great defensive players.
I know, Idris and Nate. No, I definitely.
Either one of them can slow down.
Both of them had great things, but he's never been slowed down.
I don't think Nate.
He's never been slowed down before. They said Feast was that guy, and Feast. I mean, I guess they left him on the island. I mean, like you say, if you help, it's going to be an issue. So, are you going to leave him on the island if you're the Knicks? Or are the Knicks going to leave him on the island?
They're going to have to. You have to leave him on the island if you're the Knicks.
You're leaving him on the island? Oh, yeah. If you're ball up and you're thinking, you're like, let them take the 2. You know, we get the most threes.
Switching Nate to the point guard, and that was horrific. That's how they lost that game. The first game, I think.
Remember,
oh, yeah? They put Hood on. They put Nate on Hood. They put the power forward on the point guard. He was killing them. But
let's see.
You can't make no switches because let's ball up is not good with adjustments. He makes the worst ones.
What? You just came out the woodworks. What in the world? Where you got that from?
From that Hood. That Hood adjustment.
Yo, one thing, like, so what you gonna say?
Everybody knows you don't put the power forward on the point guard.
What? Yes, you do. In the 2KLeague, it's been done. It's been done a few times. On the small forward, though.
Yeah, not the power forward. You put Idris on him, not the power forward.
It can work. I'm not saying I didn't see it work. It could work.
It wasn't successful. It was bad.
Work. Sometimes you gotta be like, let me go out for 2 plays, then you come back to him.
I just noticed that he makes the bad adjustments.
Bro, I don't know where you
like him as a coach.
That was left field. That was left field. You was like, he's not good with one of the.
He's not good with that.
So you saying that with Dev too?
Dev, what? We proven that. He took out control when the chip was on the line.
See, now I know you just making claims off of one decision. You can't.
Because it's the biggest decision. You don't drop the ball at the goal line and then tell me, yo, I'm good though. I can do everything else. But when it's on the line, I mess up.
Yeah, I'm not taking
Can we get to the final shape, please?
Yeah, you can get to the final shape.
You about to start embarrassing these coaches or so-called
No,
coaches.
you're going to embarrass yourself because you out here because you wilded on people over one decision. You got to give people room.
I can't give you room in the biggest arena because I can give you room in a regular season.
And you know what? I'll give you that. No, I'm forgiving them room, but I'll give you that as far as like holding people accountable for the platform and stature. I feel like we're in a. I don't want to make this thing too long when we get to final shape, but I feel like we're in a situation where people are downplaying moments of the game. Like everything is going so fast and smooth.
Yeah.
We're not
holding people accountable.
Holding people accountable or
hold that L.
Giving the moment, the stage it deserves.
Exactly.
We're not giving the moment the stage it deserves. That's all. And I understand. So I have no qualms with you with you saying those outlandish claims because of that.
No disrespect to Dev, but let's be honest. Any other scenario, you make a major change and your team misses the playoffs, you're fired.
Like in real life, right?
Yeah, you're fired.
Yeah. So
let's start treating this like it's real basketball. I think sometimes
not just getting fired, but I understand what you're saying. You're saying like let's
your job is on the line.
Let's make the magnitude. Let's start respecting the stage. I understand what you're saying with that.
People are not respecting
the magnitude of the decision, like
we're treating it like it's Call of Duty and stuff. No, this is
like
basketball too. Let's start respecting what this platform.
Like if a team is like the worst team in the league, whatever it is, like it's not like let's move on to the next team. Let's
start respecting.
Let's get some adjustments. Let's respect the stage. Let's respect. Like I get what you're saying. I get exactly.
Let's start respecting what we're doing.
I could give you that. I'm not saying the whole go or left field like whatever you go with, but I get what you're saying as far as like respecting the moment and the stage of what's going on.
He was like, I made a mistake. Nah, hold up, man. Am I a Magic player? I'm pissed. Yo, we could have been in the playoffs.
But you gotta give people room to make mistakes too.
Not on that platform. Not when we winning. We won a lot of games. Like no, man. No.
What if it was a team decision, and he's taking the fall for it? What if you brought it to the team and the team agreed?
No way. It's still on me. I'm the coach. I should have did that. I should have been smart to know that I don't take out that player on that.
All right, this is not the week to be talking about this. We can talk about this. We talk about this. We talk about this the entire off season. It's just though. I just would like people to start respecting the stage and respecting the magnitude of the moment. You definitely brought up a great point with that. That's what I will say. Okay.
Please. All right, let's get to the final shake. You want to go first?
I don't have any. Well, I have any, but I need to know what the final shake is. If we talking about a milkshake, what final shake?
Final shake, I think we picked who we were going with. I think you kind of said it already.
Oh, I definitely did. Who is your final shake?
All right, so let me start off like this. Everybody knows me. I'm true die-hard Knicks fan. Always been, always will be. I'm a true New Yorker first and foremost. That's me. It was very hard for me, and I've talked to Campo behind the scenes about my decision. He doesn't know who I'm picking yet, but I've talked to him about my dilemma and my decision on who I pick with Heat check or the Knicks. And it simply came down to this, the Knicks have a coach. They have Let's Ball Up, right? Now, if you know anything about the position was a temporary position, which means that after the season is up, this weekend, win, lose, or draw, just like any other player, Let's Ball Up season is over.
Now he's getting renewed.
Hold on, let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
His season is over. Even if he gets renewed, it's for the next season. My problem with this is Famous, White Kite, Morocco, pretty much everybody else for the most part has a full-time position.
Not White Kite out? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
White Kite,
sorry.
Yes, White Kite has a full-time position. That's the reason why he didn't take the Knicks position. Because he made sure that Philly was a full-time.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Let the gods speak. Thank you. So, when I sat back and I thought about it, I said, you know what? As much as I'm a Knicks fan, I can't keep investing in a team that's not investing in its people. Let's Ball Up has proven that he deserves a full-time position. He's won the ticket tournament. He's gotten them to the NBA 2KLeague finals. He deserves a full-time position. He should not have to go home and work a regular job or go to Twitch or go to YouTube. He should be able to go home and start the process like every other coach, like Famous is going to do, like Morocco's going to do, like White Kite's going to do. They're all going to go home and start the process up for 2K19. He's got to actually go home. Even if he signs up for year 2, he doesn't get to, do scouting. That's Jerry's job.
You don't know that. He can assist them now. But I'm very. What I will say, I don't want to cut you off before that. I'm proud of your take because you sound really professional, and I didn't know you were going to go this. But we'll continue though. If you finish, continue.
So with that being said, it goes. My pick for the finals is going to be Heat check. I do think it will be hard. I do think they have the toughest job ever. I just think because that the Knicks,
So you're doing it more than 2K, like I had tweeted about. Like
yes,
this is more than 2K to you.
me.
This is more about you want the Knicks, you being a Knicks fan and knowing their tendencies, so you want them to invest in ball up or their organization growth.
Invest in the organization, invest in the team, invest in your people.
But you don't know if they did behind the scenes, so we can't.
Well, he never said that. He never came out and said that. He could have easily said, "I've been, I'm full time. I'm here now." If you got that, you would say that. You know what I mean? That's something that
Not
you're proud
true,
of.
not true. But I understand what you're saying. It is something you're proud of. Most like traditional regular
The last
sports,
thing that he
traditional
said-
regular sports, when a contract is renewed,
You say
they
that,
let
yeah.
it go on.
He's last thing he said, "Oh, I've been told is that I'm doing a good job." And now people when it was bad. So I'm sure he's being told you're doing an amazing job now.
I mean, he would definitely be the next year. But
Yeah, but it's
I mean, wouldn't you want him to win if that's your case, though? Just playing a little devil advocate. Like, if that's your case, wouldn't you want him to win so that he could get this position?
No, he's already proven he deserves it full time. By getting him there, he overachieved when.
Yeah, overachieved twice actually.
Yeah,
Twice.
by winning that tournament, winning it, and then being the 8th seed and winning.
Yeah, now he needs to be
On a team
rewarded.
that he didn't
Now you want to be rewarded.
Yes.
So you're
This is
rooting
a
for
team he didn't get the draft. He didn't have a hand. He didn't have a say.
So you're not rooting for the Heat because you want the Heat to win. You're rooting for the Heat because the Knicks are disappointing you,
The Knicks are disappointing.
or disrespecting your culture or something like
They're
that.
disrespecting the community by not.
Oh, the 2K community. All
rewarding
right.
the people that they
Sure.
have in positions that they.
Sure.
picked.
Sure. Now you said that kind of, yeah. I guess you could say like maybe we don't know the ins and outs for sure, but
And I do love Heat Check, and I'm famous being a community guy. It's deeper than that. Like 6
Yeah, I
teams
broke it
passed
down
up
already.
on Famous.
6.
6.
Okay.
There's a team out there that want him to do just YouTube content for them.
Oh yeah, I saw that tweet. I think.
Like, are you crazy? Like, the Kings, we know for a fact, passed up on Famous. The Kings.
I mean, the Kings though, they don't look like they.
The Kings.
But Frank, we have
The
to look.
Kings who did not have
Frank,
a
is
coach.
this a results-based league or not?
The Kings-
Frank, is
wait,
it? Frank,
the Kings who did not
okay,
have
Frank,
official practice
Frank,
all year.
Frank, is this the Kings do have a coach by the way? But Frank,
No, they didn't have a practice all year though.
they scrimmage the people. Frank,
No, that's
Frank,
the only practices they had.
Frank,
But
Frank.
scrimmages against B-Bob
Hey, you
and
making
the
me-
Warriors. They haven't had their own practices all year.
You made me forget my point, man. It was a great point though. I know it was a great point. You just blew by. Oh yeah, back to the point. The Kings aren't interested. Like let's be real, Frank. The Kings aren't interested in winning though. Let's be real. Let's look at things from a business perspective, Frank. This is this is eSports. This is a 3-year contract. No team. Well, not shouldn't say no team. Sorry, that's disrespectful. This at the moment isn't a result-based league. That's why we're seeing things like where we just said like people not respecting the stage. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a result-based league, and you know that. Like you should know that at least. I don't think we had the convo, but I know you should know this isn't a reverse. I said reverse. This isn't a results-based league at all.
And like I said, I'm still a Knicks fan. I love the Knicks. But for this weekend, I have to go.
No, cause I know. No, you had brought up that the Heat didn't hire Famous. Like I don't think the Heat cared. I said the Heat. Oh my God, I'm on tweaking. No, the Kings. You said the Kings didn't hire. I don't think the Kings care if he win or not. Truth be told,
no. Let me tell you something about franchises.
They care about winning. What you saying?
They might not care. They care about winning or losing when they've lost their bag. They care. I'm gonna tell you something. When you pass up on somebody,
are they in the community right now?
Yeah, they're still.
No, the Kings. Are they in the community right now?
Yes, they got Cook and Colt watching the game on Sunday, losing, laughing at. They're gonna be looking like, oh, we should have been there.
Bro.
We didn't have. You know what they're gonna be saying? You know what that coach and that GM gonna be sitting there saying?
They don't care, man.
They're gonna be whispering. We could have
Frank, this.
We could have had Famous.
Frank, this is a business.
We told them to do YouTube content.
We don't know if it was the Kings that said that. Come on, don't be annoying.
We don't know, but some idiot. Was
you talking about like another?
Yeah.
But you can't, Frank.
Just saying.
It's a business, Frank, and it's a 3-year.
This goes out to every 2K organization. I'm saying it now. New ones, old ones. Brooklyn, Minnesota, Atlanta, LA. Please, marketing is not all that we do. It's basketball first, then then 2K.
How can you say that, Frank? You can't tell them
Come
that.
on, man.
You can't,
Famous is
Frank.
that.
You can't tell organizations that though.
It has nothing to do with marketing. Okay. Let me explain something to you.
What I will say,
We
what I will
want to
say,
expand your brand by
yeah.
bringing in the best talent and winning. Winning expands your brand. Winning.
That I will agree on. Winning expands your brand.
Not just the Wizards. They had great people. They got the most probably brand sponsorships ever. But it doesn't mean nothing when you lose in the first round.
Says who? Not his sponsors. His sponsors didn't care.
You know what happened yesterday? They had the last coach's Bud Light thing. You know what happened? How many people was in there? 10. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you lose.
What, on Twitch or something?
Yeah, nobody cares.
Well, that's a whole different.
I love all that.
Well, that's a whole different.
That's
a whole different brand. That's a whole different brand type.
I'm just being honest. You have to win. Winning brings.
Yes. In
Audience.
a perfect world, winning breeds audience. Unfortunately, I don't think the Kings care about winning bringing audience, and the same for maybe a team like the Bucks. And maybe the same for a team like the Warriors.
Like smaller markets like the Kings and the Bucks, winning is the fastest way to grow in a small community.
Well, you go tell them that, Frank. You don't tell me that. I'll just say.
You want a market that you have the best team in the league.
It's the first 3 years.
That's the genius.
I really doubt the result-based thing. Like I don't think. Dallas should be furious at their results.
They should be. And I think that's why you see.
No one cares. No, nobody cares that Dallas underperformed. Not one person cares that Dallas. Yes, we did see a total overhaul, but no one cares that Dallas underperformed. This is all swept under the rug.
That whole Jordan situation. And shout out to him. He deserves another job. But this whole he's the number one candidate. You lost the number one pick. That's like.
No, but he should be the number one candidate.
It's like losing with LeBron. It's weird. Who loses with LeBron?
All right, this is when we get into a debate type. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I would talk about.
No, because you can't really say that, but
you can though.
No, you can't say it unless.
Who was the coach?
Okay, what I will say is you can say whatever, but there has to be a fall guy.
Definitely.
And that's all I would ask for. That's all I want to ask for, a fall guy. I'm not saying Jonah's the fall guy. I'm saying if management was the reason, whatever's the case. Yeah. Let management be the fall guy. There needs to be a fall guy for each underwhelming season. Yeah. I'm not saying a fall guy isn't get fired, get whatever, but there needs to be a hot seat. There needs to be a fall guy, a fall person, whether it's the Bucks organization, whoever is that case over there, whether it's the Warriors organization, whoever the case, the Kings organization. Let there be a fall guy. Just like how even though they had a great season, tremendous season, and great turnaround, wouldn't have happened without him. It's like how I don't want to say he's the scapegoat because he's not Dev, but he's not the scapegoat. But let's just say like he can be your fall guy. If there needs to be a reasoning behind.
Yeah, it has to be
a reasoning behind everything to the public maybe or. Yeah, someone needs just to build up.
We just can't act like. Okay.
We can't just act we can't just.
We had a winner, we had a second loser, and then that's it.
Okay, and that's it right there. We can't act like Dimes wasn't the best. Had the best marketing dollars put behind him throughout the entire league.
So we had the top 4 picks not make the playoffs. That says something.
And no one see that right there. Stop. Okay, so we should not brought up nothing. That's exactly what we should have said. The top 4 picks not making playoffs needs to be highlighted more with 4 guys, in my opinion.
And 2 of those 4 didn't have coaches. Not good. Well, we know Jazz didn't have a coach, and the Kings had a coach, but he was horrible. Or she or he, I don't know who they were horrible.
He was an NBA guy though, so we can't really say he was horrible.
Yeah,
he just didn't know much about the game.
He was bad too.
He was bad and good. He was bad as far as trying to dictate too much. Yeah. But he knows basketball. You gotta get the balance. Anyways, I don't care about any of that. Yeah. Basically what I'm saying is that we put all this marketing dollars into that boy Dimes and the.
That's what happens when you put more into marketing. Franchises, you care more about.
But if you do all that, let us know the downfall of that. Let us know the downfall.
But that's the downfall. That's what happens when you put more into marketing.
No, I'm saying
less into the actual.
Let us know why that Boy Don didn't make the playoffs. Release that to the public.
But that's not good marketing.
No, all publicity is good publicity. He didn't make the playoffs. Let him be. I mean, I know you don't want to do that to the face of your league, but now you create a storyline. Don's missed the playoffs because management, this, that, the third. Make him one of them hype videos. Not saying to do this. I'm not telling the league how to market. You guys have degrees, whatever you guys know how to do. I'm just saying what a casual fan or what I would think.
But see, that's what happens, leagues. And when you hiring managers, general managers, all that good stuff, this is what happens. The Mavericks is a great story of when you put marketing over your product.
Oh yeah, they have 3 internationals.
Yeah,
they have 3 internationals.
You.
Bro, how are we talking about the Mavericks in? Nah, this is about the Heat and the Knicks. Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank. Save it for the off season.
Yeah, but
my final shake is I got the Heat winning. Of course, I broke it down the entire episode. Why? If you're in the community, you probably should root for Famous because I'm not. And don't.
Do you agree this is their toughest matchup?
I agree that they aren't the favorites.
All right.
And I agree that Kuda's on a pink diamond.
All right.
That's all. But like I said, now don't come back next year if the community messed up. I'm not gonna say community, sorry. Don't come back next year if the combine isn't to your liking and you think Famous didn't put in the right vote for you or whatever is the case. don't come attacking nobody. But just know that I'm sure that he tries his best for the community, and him winning would definitely. I'm not saying it will impact more sway or whatever, but come on, let's use human knowledge, whatever. It's possible. It's possible. Like, come on.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we can end it right here, man. I think great episode as always. That was, I
mean, I want to get that off-season content going. I don't care less about.
Yeah, we got the
not shit killer.
17 days of first shake coming starting September 2nd.
Yeah, I need that.
This episode will be out. I think we can drop this Thursday. So we're dropping.
What you mean? We drop Thursday? Why wouldn't we drop this Thursday?
So yeah, this we dropping Thursday. You'll see us at the championship game on Saturday. Right?
I'm not saying who you. Oh, you said you rooting for the Heat. Okay, I'm saying with you.
Yeah,
I'm saying with you. Yeah. My bad.
I ain't rocking with the Knicks. I might have my little Knick hat on. I don't know yet. But I might be bad.
You can't play both sides. You can't play both sides. You are up. You are.
Yeah, I want no. You are. If you with my Heat hats, I want no Idris smoke on that. Yeah, he see with the Knick hats and on the Heat side, he gonna be like, you are up. No, I want you right. Let me put my Heat hat on that day. I don't want no smoke with Idris. I don't want no problems. Yeah, let me just throw on my Heat hat that day. I just I forgot about that. I don't want no problems, Mr. Idris, sir. No problem. But yeah, this is First Shake. I'm your host, LaShannon Frank.
Con Bayless.
We out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
He tough, right? Can't run for it. Niggas get shot every day. He be alright. He tough, right? Can't run for it. Niggas get shot every day. He be alright. He tough, right?